Alright, what is up everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video, and we are back in the Silver Dollar City recreation. So this is exciting because it's been a while, and I know you guys are always wanting this content. You guys are always excited for the Silver Dollar City episodes and Red River Valley and all those, and those always seem to come out a little bit later than, or take a while to come out. So hopefully, maybe we'll eventually get that fixed. But going through the entrance, starting off here, we don't really have much. There are some changes I am going to be making, and one of them being I've already made, and that is to have the spinning spinning cars on Time Traveler. So we do have spinning trains on the ride now, which is great. They're not the extreme spinning coaster trains as I've always wanted, but they're still spinning trains regardless, getting on Time Traveler, and that's an important factor to this coaster. So we do have those spinning cars. They work just fine. I did have to make some adjustments on the launches because they weren't actually making it over this top piece here. So I had to make the second launch a little bit faster. It still looks about what it should, and I think it's because the trains are not, they might be a little bit lighter. So it's really interesting that physics actually kind of are a thing in Planet Coaster for the most part. The only thing I don't really have is the thing that spins the cars as they go out. The first car does kind of spin a little bit as it hits the drop, so that's actually kind of good. But I could potentially retrack it with the, could retrack it if I wanted to. I'm not sure if I'm going to. It's not a huge or too hard because all I basically have to do is retrace it. I'm not sure if I'm going to yet though or not. If I was to retrace it, I would probably retrace it with the spinning trains so I could get that function where I could actually spin it as it goes down the drop. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing that, but I could also use the Copperhead Strike to also get the thicker spine as well on some of the sections to make that look more realistic. So I'm still kind of making my decisions. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comment sections of what I should do for Time Traveler. So those are my options. I can keep it as is, which I think it's perfectly fine the way it is. We could retrack it with Copperhead Strike and actually get the option of the thicker spine in some of the spots. I mean, I could still retrace it like I did here in this spot, but you get kind of that awkward, those little awkward cross ties. Or we could retrace it with the actual interdimensional model and actually be able to spin it as it goes out of the drop like it does in real life. So, couple options. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comment section for that. I thought I turned notifications off, but they still go off. Anyways, you hear that I don't know. Anyways, what the heck are with the notifications? Nothing pops up either. It just goes off. Those are crazy. But anyways, we haven't really done any work over here in Fireman's Landing yet or anything like that. Our main focus ever since the last episode has been Mystic River Falls. We've been getting the smokehouse building started and getting the ride scenery around it and actually working on the layout. Now, I don't want you to get comfortable with what you're seeing here because I'm actually going to retrack this most of the ride, and that is because with the mod we can get shorter segments. We actually get launches if we wanted to put launches in this that actually can work, and there's just a lot less limits, and it will allow me to get it a lot more accurate. We can also add banking into the track as well, which I did add a little bit right here, but that's it. But I think I'm gonna go retrack it. That way I can get it exactly the way I want to, because again, we get shorter segments, which will make it easier. And I can make the drop sections here any way I want. So, and I also can, again, put some launches in, which opens up the possibility of making this run through faster in some sections. Like, for instance, this is a very fast-paced section here, and you can see how slow it is going right now, but we're not going to do that, so we're going to get that. So basically what we did with the mod already imported is that I decided to put a lift going vertically inside the actual scenery lift That way we can get the rafts actually up there kind of in a hidden fashion. We have the V-lift. This is all just for visual purposes, and we ended up just fitting that inside of the tower, and this tower actually rotates in real life. Not going to be able to make that functional, but at least we can get our rafts to the top of the lift itself in a hidden fashion, which is nice. We worked on this tunnel and all this rock work, but again, don't get comfortable. We're probably going to be redoing a lot of this track work around here very, very soon. That way I can get it very accurate to the actual thing, and it will look a lot better just overall, and I might be able to get it running faster or rolling through this some sections faster like it actually does. I think I might add some particle effects that are triggered as well to make the appropriate splashes and stuff like that, but we have a lot of work to do and we're going to get it done. But Mystic River Falls is going to be a big project that is going to be a pain in the butt, but I think it's going to turn out good. We did do a little bit of foliage, scenery, a little bit over here by Fire in the Hole, and just starting to get some of these paths looking nice. That's basically what we've been working on over here. Nothing too insane, but trying to get this to kind of come together into one thing. So we got the Fireman's Refreshment Station, which has some, I believe, like some apple dumplings and stuff, and also has some drinks as well. So that's looking reasonably good, and I'm liking how Fire in the Hole this section is starting to turn out. It's going to look great as well. I don't know if I don't think we've worked anything much over here. Our biggest focus lately has been Mystic River Falls and all this section over here. Again, I did do some custom supporting over here for Mystic, and I think that the drop and everything looks pretty good, and the drop might be a little bit big or long, but in real life, when I'm standing right here, it looks pretty long, so I think it's actually a pretty decent height. So that's where that is right there. But yeah, going over here, everything is looking pretty good. We made the change to Time Traveler. It's looking fantastic. We'll eventually get into more custom supporting for Time Traveler. Again, the only thing we've custom supported was the first drop and this little support beam right here for the dive loop, which is looking pretty spicy. So anyways, that is going into all of that, and I believe that is about it. I don't think we did anything Outlaw or the Barn Swing as far as I know, so everything's looking good here. I don't have the custom audio in because I actually have to re-import it back in. I forgot that I haven't re-imported it back into the game, but we'll get that, and I'm surprised it didn't show up saying that it's missing, which is interesting as well. Actually, clicking on this, let's take a look at our audio that's supposed to play on the speakers that are sitting here. They're just connected, and they don't actually show that they have anything. Again, I reset my PC, so I have to redo all of that stuff, which might not actually be too bad of a thing, because then I can actually remember and make copies and save all these audio files. This will actually be a good experience, and we'll save all those for later. I did save them all, though. I did back them all up, but that way I can figure out which ones I need to have for the upload and everything like that. So I don't know if it'll automatically fix it or change all that, but we'll see. But anyways, not a very big update for this episode, but again, it's mostly been Mystic River Falls, and I can only say so much about that. So for the most part, everything's turned out great, and hopefully things are going to start coming together. I've been saying that every episode, but yeah, I'm going to start having a little bit more free time to actually work in this and Red River Valley, and I also have the custom scenario coming out to you guys as well, which I'll probably make a video on that when I get that finished. I need to work on it. It shouldn't be taking too much longer on that, but for now, that's going to be awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe for more amazing content like that. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a great day and an even cooler tomorrow. And I'm going to be catching you guys in the very next live stream or video, whichever that may be. But thanks so much, and goodbye.